This is such a delicate issue that so many people don't want to talk about, or maybe they do and they discuss it with their counselor or therapist behind closed doors. But it's something that needs to still be taken out of behind closed doors and out into the public. And I'm not saying, oh, everyone shout it from the rooftops, but the fact that in this country alone, 1 out of 3 women are sexually abused as children. And that's not including other abuse issues or other chronic traumas or pain that some children will endure in their lifetime. But that's a lot of hurting people walking around. Years ago, I was approached to start a support group. And the reason that occurred was because in my life and what I endured and what I went through a lot and found myself in a therapist's office getting the help I needed, and in a support group getting the help I needed, and having great friends and family, and found that to be wonderful. But I was a fortunate one because so many people don't want to do that. And the person who asked me to start the support group was a pastor, and he told me, he says, I have women coming into my office so often with this very issue, and I don't know how to help them. It's ruining their marriages, it's ruining their friendships, their self-esteem is in the toilet. And he said, I can refer them to somebody, but a lot of them don't have the money to get the help they need. What can we do? I've seen the transition in your life. Can you help? And I was new and kind of green at it, and I went, okay. I found out what it took to do that, to facilitate a support group, because I felt this was my call to action. And I'm going to tell you something. Suddenly there was a passion that was stirred in me. Because if so many women are not being helped this way and feel like there's a camaraderie that they can get together and talk about this issue, something needed to be done. So even in a small group, and what we set out to do was so amazing. We started out in living rooms, and that's why I'm so delighted that I'm here in my own living room, because in a living room becomes this trust factor that can develop. And within the I think there were 10 or 12 women to begin with when it started. And the camaraderie and the trust, the confidentiality, it became such a warm and wonderful group. And to see what occurred after 12 weeks of being together was incredible for all of us. And then the next 12 weeks grew, and then the next, and people wanted to stay, new people wanted to come in, and it just kept going from there. This is how important it is to discuss this.